Hello! Today I've got another makeup stash video for you. I think it's been ages since I last did one, or at least a few months. So here's a new one. Yeah, admittedly not a lot has changed in the sense of how much stuff I have. Like, I still have, I don't know, maybe a little bit more than the average person, but not a lot more I suppose. But I did change how I keep my makeup, how I storage it. So yeah, there's like a big change. I used to have it partly in my desk and partly in a makeup box. However, that meant that like one part was on that side of the room, the other part was on the other side of the room. It would just be frustrating because like every single time when I wanted to grab something, it'd always be where I wasn't. Like, I was just running around all over the place, forgetting what makeup I had and not using half of it. Which was starting to get very frustrating. So what I did instead is just put some extra drawers on that side of my room next to the desk. And stuff everything in there, so I can just easily grab everything now and just look for stuff and not forget what makeup I actually own. So yeah, that's a big improvement, so let's get started with the video. So here we have the makeup storage, which looks so crappy that I actually decided to order a new desk. This here is hair dye, not blood, but yeah, I decided to order a new desk while I started editing this video because it looks crappy as hell. But for now, this is still it. In the first drawer, all my face makeup, or at least the stuff that I currently use, is contained. Here in the front we have primers. Yeah, the Baby Skin by Maybelline, a cheap primer by Catrice, which works really well. And also L'Oreal Skin Perfection Day Cream, which actually works really well as a primer. I find it slightly too thick as just a moisturizer, so that's why I use it as a primer. Then next to that I have a BB cream and 3 foundations that I currently use. 2 Maybelline ones that I mix, a Be Creative makeup one and the Alverde CC cream. Then the hair is concealers. The first one is actually a foundation. It's by New York Color. It actually sucks as a foundation, on me at least. As a concealer though is nice. I also have some correctors by Catrice. And my favorite Catrice Camouflage Cream in Ivory. And yeah, I also occasionally use this as a foundation, by the way. Behind there are face powders. I have 2 translucent powders that actually do have some color, like just these compact powders. And then a foundation by NYX in a very pale shade. It's really, really pretty. And it's actually pale enough for my skin tone. And also, of course, my trusty Peggy Shades Translucent Loose Powder that I pretty much use in every single makeup tutorial. And next to that are 2 fixing sprays. This one by Makeup Revolution that I mostly use for glitter and stuff. And then one by NYX that I actually use as a setting spray. It mattifies, which is very, very nice. Then on to other powder products for the face. Here are bronzers, the New York Color Big Bold Bronzing Powder that I've had for ages and just doesn't go empty. Also some Catrice stuff, and also one MAC product. It's a sort of a nice highlighter, but only when I'm 10. Otherwise it's nice as a nice shadow. And then a whole lot of Catrice and Essence blushes, and also one blush by Yves and 2 cream blushes by Mua. Which I do actually like. But yeah, I just don't, I don't know, for some reason I always apply powder and then I always use a powder blush obviously. So I almost never end up actually using the cream products. I really should use cream products more often, but by the time I remember to use a cream product, I've usually already applied powder and cream just doesn't apply very nicely over top of powder. So yeah, gotta work on that. Then in this corner over here are my eyebrow products. So I've got a pair of scissors and a pair of tweezers. And also multiple eyebrow products. Just powders, waxes, pencils. One brow pomade, which is actually in the thing next to there because it wouldn't, fit in the other part. And also one eyebrow gel. Pencils are by Yves Rocher and Peggy Shades. The brow pomade is by NYX and the brow wax plus powder is by Rimmel. And then there's just a powder by Essence, which I actually barely use anymore. And then here's highlighters. One I use the most is obviously the Catrice one. Then I have this little cute glitter pump by Hema. This was part of a Christmas collection, I think. Not very usable, but it looks adorable. And then here in the back are the tiny face palettes and also 2 hand creams, because I had to stuff them somewhere and there was just a nice gap there where they fitted. But yeah, I have the Catrice Glow Must Go On palette, then this Mates here Makeup for Life palette, which is just a regular contour palette, but very, very cheap. I got it off eBay, I think. A Makeup Revolution one, and then an eBay concealer kit, which is actually quite crappy, so I never use it. Should probably throw it away. But yeah, the one I currently use the most is actually the Glow Must Go On palette by Catrice, or the Essence, I mean. Pretty much same company. Anyway, on to the next drawer, which is a more fun drawer in my opinion, because it is full of color. It's lip products and eye products. Here on the left, on the bottom, we have the cream products and one eye primer actually. So yeah, here's where all my Maybelline color tattoos are, like Crème de Rose, and also one bourgeois one in the back there. And yeah, pretty much whenever I want to do a very big, like colorful eye look, I start out with a primer. This one though I actually also very much like. This is by Bourjois. I very much like it on its own, like it's a cream product, but on the eyelid it turns into powder, so you don't have to put powder on top of it, it just stays in place perfectly, and it's a very, very nice color with some glitter. And then I have an eyeshadow base, which I actually bought as a replacement for Maybelline Crème de Rose, but it's still not empty, so yeah. It's still just in storage. Then here I have eyeshadow monos, which I really don't use a lot because they're monos, and I don't know, I just always go for a palette because then I have everything in one single container. Some shades are very pretty though, like this one. Really, really gorgeous. And yeah, other than this one, because I like the packaging, I might actually put the other ones in one palette at some point in time, just because it'd be more handy. But yeah, it's mostly Catrice and then some New York color and also some Yves Rocher. This New York color one, the silver one, is actually also very pretty as a highlighter. Then back there are pigments. So I have a pink Peggy Sage pigment. Pink Peggy Sage pigment, yeah. A purplish one by Bourjois, and then a very, very glittery purple one by Essence. Very pretty. And then back there are the tiny palettes, like the cheap ones that I pretty much use for daily wear. Most of them are Catrice, some of them are Essence. And then next to there is also a Catrice one, which is actually pretty, yeah. It's from an old autumn collection. It's actually very nice, baked eyeshadow, but I really don't use it often enough. And then next to there is one that I actually do use quite often. It's a very cheap one that I bought off Warm Pretty store at some point with very bright colors. And then here are the mascaras that I currently use. The Rimmel one still isn't completely empty. And then some other ones that are empty and I just mostly use just to comb powder out of my eyebrows after powdering my face. Then here are a lot of eye pencils. I have a lot of like big pencils and colored ones that I keep in one spot. And then below there are liquid liners. And I also have black and white pencils obviously. But yeah, so my favorites are the Yves Rocher 2-in-1 pencils. They're both eyeshadow and eyeliner in one. But they're also very usable as lipsticks, surprisingly. I've got a blue one and a purple one. Very, very pretty. And yeah, in terms of eyeliners, I have Rimmel and Essence. And I also have a Catrice Cake eyeliner, which I pretty much use the most. Which is over here. Gotta be used with water obviously, although this one can also be used dry. Which is very nice. And then let's start on the lipstick, which is actually the biggest collection I think of all my makeup stuff. First here we have the nude and one little sample thing by Crayola, which is also very nice. Then there is the red shades. Sorry if you can hear the sound of rain over the sound of my voice. It just started raining really loudly. Anyway, one of my favorite lipsticks is this one by Yves Saint Laurent, which is my most expensive lipstick, although I did buy it with a lot of gift cards. So I only ended up paying like 11 euros for it, but it's really, really, really pretty. Really perfect shade of red. And it stays on my lips very, very well, which I would expect for a lipstick that's so expensive. And then I have a lot of other colors. So yeah, it ranges from purple to pink to blue and greens. Oh, and also some orange in there. I have a purple one by Kiko. Still quite new, this one. It's very nice though, although it's not very pigmented unfortunately, so I prefer to use it over top of a pencil. And a lot of Makeup Revolution, 2 MAC lipsticks, some Rimmel lipsticks, some P2 lipsticks, which are actually a German brand. Really, really nice. Also some Estee Lauder samples, like this one. Sort of melted, but it's still very pretty in my opinion. Really nice warm shade of orange. And actually one of my favorite rows is the row in the back, which contains the weirder colors. Also, yeah, some purples, because for some reason I have heaps and heaps of purple lipsticks. But also the greens and the blues and the blacks. Well, blacks. One black and one green actually, but multiple blues. And yeah, the black one is by Essence. It's seriously a very good lipstick. And my favorite blue one I got at Warm Pretty store. It doesn't have a brand name on it, but it was extremely cheap and it's extremely good, which was quite surprising. And then back here I have the only 3 liquid lipsticks that I use. I just sort of, in terms of application, I sort of just prefer the old-fashioned lipsticks. They just seem to work way better for me. Or maybe I'm just too hasty to properly apply a liquid lipstick, that's also a possibility. Either way, I have one by Sleek, one by Rimmel, and one by Maybelline, which is called Vivid Matte, even though it's not matte at all actually. It is pretty, but definitely not matte. Then I have a bunch of lip pencils, mostly by Essence, one by Peggy Sage, one by Yves Rocher I think, and also some by Catrice. Just whatever shades I regularly use. And then some red-ish lip glosses. The one by Kiko is sort of pink, the one by Rimmel also, and then the one by Estee Lauder is actually nice and red. And then here is the nude lip glosses, which I mostly use on working days. This one is by Manhattan, which I bought in Germany. However, yeah, you probably already noticed that, but it has the exact same shape of a bottle and pretty much the same lettering and all as the Rimmel one, and it's also called Oh My Gloss. So I'm thinking it may be just the German version of Rimmel. I'm not sure, they didn't have Rimmel there, so it might just be that. Yeah, and then one by L'Oreal, a very old one. Oh no, wait, actually a very old one by Rimmel. And a newer one by Astor. And then my favorite lipsticks in a row. I thought I'd show you those as well. The first one is In Love with Ginger by Rimmel. The second one is Burning Desire by Rimmel. Then there's a blue one from Bon Pretty Store, Maroon by Catrice, and 01 by Yves Saint Laurent. Yeah. Just my favorite shades overall. And then in the bottom drawer there are the Palais, which is also one of my favorite drawers by the way. Most of them are Urban Decay because I just find them very, very pretty and the quality is really, really good. One of the ones that I use the most often is the Urban Decay Vice XX Palette, simply because it has a lot of nice colors. But it also has like nice transition shades and just nice highlighters. So yeah, I could just easily do a full look with this, which is very nice. Which, you know, will be harder with a palette like the electric palette because it doesn't contain any more natural shades. And then in the whole little thing of cabinets next to that, I actually have some spare makeup, like, well, not spare makeup, but makeup that I personally don't use on myself right now, but I do use it on other people, so it's just all good quality. But yeah, it's just stuff that I personally either don't like on me or just doesn't suit the season. A lot of Sleek, a lot of Rimmel, a lot of stuff in general. And then next to there are my face paint things, so like the Aqua Palette, the Day Glow Palette bought by Kryolan. Some other face paint by Kryolan, some glitter and more glitter and fake blood and also some liquid latex. Just all the stuff that I need for special effects looks. Yeah, I do use those on myself quite often obviously, but I don't need them in my daily drawer because I don't do that daily. And then here in the back are the foundations that just aren't suitable for my skin tone, and also the BB cream by L'Oreal that I don't know, it just didn't work for me at all, yet I refuse to give up on it, so I will make it work somehow. And also this powder foundation by Be Creative Makeup, which is very nice, but just a shade too dark, so I'm really waiting until I can finally properly use it. Which hopefully will be soon, if the weather cooperates. And then below there are some random things like stuff that I use to put glitter on my face, false lashes, and also extra eyebrow and eye pencils, and also mascara. So here I just have a sponge that I use for hair gel, that I use for glitter, some stuff that I can glue on my face, stuff like that. Just some random things that may or may not be useful for makeup. And then here are all my false lashes. Most of them come from eBay because I use them on other people, and obviously, you know, I let them keep them because, you know, I'm not going to reuse eyelashes on multiple people because that would just be very unhygienic. Like, reusing them on yourself, of course, is fine, but, you know, as a makeup artist, you can't use a pair of lashes on someone and then shove them onto someone else's eyes next. That's just not hygienic. So I use cheap ones, so, you know, yeah, I just use them once and then that's it. They are very good quality though, handmade, and they're very easy to use. And very pretty, which is of course the most important thing. And then here in the back we have a lot of mascaras. This is the reason why I'm not allowed to buy any more mascaras. It's, yeah, a lot of everything. There's Collistar, Rimmel, Essence, L'Oreal, I think, Maybelline, yeah, Max Factor, Yves Rocher, a lot of stuff. And then also other pencils that just don't work well on me, or just colors that I don't prefer on myself, or colors that just don't suit the season very well. And then here, finally, at the bottom drawer of that thing of drawers, it's not really a desk or anything. Either way, there's the palettes, which are mostly Peggy Sage. And then some other, you know, random brands with just nice eyeshadows, but quite frankly, these aren't the ones that I actually prefer, other than this one, which is actually very, very nice. It's by Makeup Revolution, and it basically has new tints for every single skin tone, skin color, skin type, whatever. It's just really, really pretty, and it's also great for eyebrows. And then in the back there's just a whole bunch of yeah, other random eyeshadows, blushes, just small stuff. And also heaps of glitters that I got off eBay at some point and then proceeded to pretty much almost never use. I should really use it more often, but it's just so much of an effort to just look for one single color. And then in the thing next to that are my perfumes. They're not actually makeup, but I thought I'd show you this thing as well. I just have all my perfumes here, which are mostly Yves Rocher. And then some hair stuff, which is mostly yeah, electric stuff like curling irons and blow dryer, straightening iron, and some brushes. Below there are extra makeup stuffs like, you know, extra eyelashes, extra mascaras, of course, more mascara. And other extra stuff like sponges, which I actually almost never use anymore, but still. And then the bottom drawer contains hairspray and such. And yeah, this is my entire storage at the moment. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye!